Saturday and just got home from work, and Steve was busy. He got the wall out between the kitchen and the bathroom. Now all we have to do is reframe that in and replumb the copper wires to the sink. Those are the two ones coming up from the vent, and there's two pipes going up on that vent stack that goes up to the radiator, and there's another two that go up to the upstairs shower. So that's tomorrow's project, to get that framed in and start working on that plumbing. We're making good headway. So here's the plywood that we took out from the bathroom, and there is the scream once again. And we're going to save this board. Might have some kind of value, but it is kind of a notorious piece of wood, and we think it's pretty cool. So here's the temporary sink that we pulled out of the bathroom. This is still usable. We might have to rig it up for something temporary upstairs, so we can just have some way of filling up the coffee machine or what have you. But for now, it's down here in the cellar, along with all the other debris that we took out. Down underneath it are all the light fixtures and outlets and stuff that were in the vanity above it. And we put the medicine chest in the living room, so we might be able to set that up and organize that up there. Here's a setup in the downstairs sink. I put some plastic up to kind of tent this area, because while Steve was doing a demolition, it was raining down a lot of dust and particles. You know, evidence, if you look at the floor, see all those little white things? That's all plaster and bits that fell down through the floor. So I'm going to have to give this a pretty good cleanup tomorrow morning, and get this uncovered, and we can start using this sink again. And of course, the workbench is a total disaster. We've been doing a lot of work, just been throwing tools here and there, so I got to put all this stuff away. This is like my plumbing and electrical supplies, because on Monday, Sean's coming up here. He's going to reconnect these heating pipes right here on the left and the right. That's going to go up through the wall cavity that Steve cleared out, and we're going to reconnect our radiator to the second story bedroom. So I'm going to have to clean this all up, make this presentable so the plumber can get down here and be able to access what he needs to without climbing over all this crap. So here's the view from inside the bathroom. That pan is just covering up the flange for the toilet. And there's the sink connections. And this galvanized pipe is the vent for the sink. And this black pipe is the vent for the whole house. And here's all the piping that we have to kind of tidy up. This is kind of a disaster up here in itself, but we'll get this straightened out. Alright, here's the workspace that I had to clear out for Steve. This is directly behind the alcove where we're going to put the refrigerator. So this wall here that's in our mudroom has to get pushed out about a foot so we can gain a little more clearance. So this is just a matter of knocking out that plywood and those studs and reframing it back a little ways. Okay, here's the next dump run load. This is the remainder of the demo, and I have some more stuff to contribute to this to fill the trailer up. When I cleared out the back room where we're going to push the alcove out about a foot, there's a bunch of scraps of sheetrock and things like that. So I'm going to put that in the trailer and get rid of that as well. Okay, after getting off the scale, we have 0.39 of a ton That's about 800 pounds, I'm thinking, and $77. Okay, we're all done at the dump with plenty of time to spare. It's about 2:15, and I'm heading off to Bloomfield. I got to make a few stops. I got to run some errands. I need to get some construction supplies. I need some Romex cable. I need some electrical staples, some electrical clamps. I need some fireproof caulking, a couple other odds and ends. So I'm going to get that on my way home, and then I can get the wall, the electricity that's hanging in the wall that Steve just demoed between the kitchen and the bathroom. There's a circuit in there that I have to remove and get that out of there. And there's also one on the other side towards the driveway that runs up into the upstairs bedroom. That was a branch circuit that was coming off the kitchen outlets. So that I can reconnect downstairs in the cellar. I have an open electrical box down there where I can tie that back in. And that way that'll eliminate any extra work that the electrician has to do when he wires up the kitchen. So the kitchen wiring, I want that to just keep that all to itself, and whatever breakers or extra breaker boxes that need to be put in will be all dedicated to the kitchen. So I want to try and minimize what needs to be done in there by taking care of the things that I can take care of and feel comfortable working on. So that'll be later today once I get the supplies. Jane and I got to get a shower. I'm all dusty from offloading all this dump debris. Plus I did some renovation work in the back room so Steve can punch out the alcove for the refrigerator. He used to take out a wall and move that back about a foot. So I moved some racks that I had in there. So I got dust in my hair. I'm grimy, I'm nasty, I'm all wet because it was raining out when I offloaded the dump debris. So I just want to take a quick shower when I get back, and and then Jane and I can go out, have some lunch, and relax for a couple hours.